Hello, welcome. We already come in here, do a message. I'm getting, all right, hello, welcome. I'm back. Well, I never left. I want to come in, I'm going to come and do a reading for Chadwick Boseman. Boswick, thank you. Chadwick, let me make sure. Boseman. All right, we're going to do a reading for Chadwick Boseman. All right, so let's get into it and see what Chadwick wants to say. So we're going to use my little personal deck here. This is my criminal deck. We're going to see if there's any criminal things that happen or he wants to mention, but let's see. Okay, the first card I see is weapon in local river, sewer, buried backyard, basement in the wall, new/old address, school, football field. Somebody has a trophy, victim's trophies in local storage, attic, hidden room, and basement. So we got basement twice here, collective. The basement is going to be of some kind of significance. Okay, this person wants to say something about Rome, somewhere, some Spain, Santa Maria, Spanish countries, somewhere located in Spain. Something between Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Somebody's planning a bank robbery. Was or is. This could be a musician, artist, painter, chef. We are speaking on a satanic cult. Somebody spiked this masculine's drink. And the deck is closed. Okay? Deck closed. But there's something peeking out right here. Just a little. So we got an abductor, neighbor, boyfriend, best friend, fake best friend, classmate. Alright, this could have something to do with somebody. Somebody was abducted walking. This person that abducted somebody could have been a neighbor. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. Somebody could be, somebody's mad. Somebody's mad at this time. Somebody's heated, like pissed, steaming. He also could have been having hot flashes when he was living. When he was living, he was having hot flashes or something. So I'm going to use these cards. They may not resonate right off rip. But we're going to see. Alright, so what is it about this weapon in a local river, sewer, buried in the backyard, basement, strong significance, because we got this out here twice. This basement is in somebody's new or old address. Could be a school, football field somewhere near this person's home that we're talking about. Also could be a weapon in a school football field, or something could have happened in a school football field. But this person may have lived near one. A school's on a football field. So like the school football field, you could have took a pathway to get to it. Could have been down the street, around the corner, a couple blocks up, a couple blocks down. But this is where this person is hiding these people's trophies. So whatever this person does, you know how they hide their victims' trophies. Somebody has their victims' trophies in the storage. Okay? So if anybody's familiar with what's been going on in the world lately, this person has his people's shirts. They have people jerseys. They have people jewelry. They have people books. They have people. All their victims probably were powerful players, or just any. You're gonna find a collection of somebody's. You're gonna find basically probably an altar altar in this basement or this storage area as well. Somebody got an altar, could have an altar in the storage area. This altar could be also could have a hidden room in their basement as well, or there's an attic with all this paraphernalia of their victims. So they got clippings and pictures, like pictures on the wall. I'm getting like movie scenes where you walk in a room and they have all these different pictures on the wall of people. This person can have private moments of these people. These people just going in and out of their day, you know. This person is able to surveillance them in some kind of way that I'm also getting that movie with Ice Cube. This person has this type of power. You know that movie with Ice Cube called The War of the Worlds? Like he had this high clearance for some kind of surveillance company. Somebody's able to see people in their most private and vulnerable moments, especially when it comes to whoever they're going after. Some reason this person... Okay, but this is just side note. But anyway, let's talk about this weapon in a local river sewer. What's this? Basement. 5 of Wands. So we got the 5 of Wands in reverse pertaining to somebody hiding some kind of weapon. Alright, so of course they don't want conflict. Is the reason why they hid this weapon. It could be, somebody could have used a bat, some kind of baton. Something about magic, something about somebody's magic and their setup could be in a basement. Or, no, excuse me. This is about a weapon being thrown and hidden in these particular places. But like I said, they don't want this conflict, or they threw it there to put an end to the conflict. So if the authorities are going to be looking for a weapon, they may not be able to find it because this person, if not, they either relocated the weapon or this was where they hid it, and it's probably in water somewhere where it wouldn't be found. So if they're looking for a missing gun, it could be in a basement. It could be in an old house, or just like I said, a river. So anyway, people could have been asking this person, where is the gun? Where is the weapon? And this person just disposed of it in a river or in an old home that they used to live in a wall or in a basement. All right, so wherever this place is, wherever they used to stay at, could have been a lot of argument in this place, a lot of arguing and fighting in this home. Home could have been torn down. Could have been burnt down in the fire. Wherever they left, wherever this place they left, it was to put an end to the conflict. So they definitely disposed of this weapon somewhere. So whenever they get questioned about this weapon, they're basically going to be laughing in the authorities' face because they're not going to be able to find it. Yeah, they're gonna have to let it go, because wherever this person disposed of it, unless they plan on, going like 50 feet underwater, I doubt it. Maybe 8, 9, yeah, somewhere. This water's deep. If it's not water, wherever this is that you're not gonna be able to get it. You're not gonna be able to find it, and this person knows that. At least if you're looking for a weapon, you're not going to be able to find it. So what you're going to do is you're going to start looking for these trophies. When you look for these trophies, this person could have moved them to a whole nother, somewhere in Spain. Or there's a whole nother location that you probably wouldn't even think that this person is put it at. Well, let's keep going. What's this victim's trophies in local storage attic, hidden room, basement? So they may have found this already. They may know the reader, the discovery. somebody's going to find something, or they already have found something. They already found it. They said already discovered it. They already know the truth. Oh, shoot, my bad. They said they just not saying anything. So they got evidence on these victims and their trophies and whatever this person was gathering and collecting, they got something. Somebody can either be from Spain. One of the victims can be from Spain. They got stuff in Spain or Cuba or wherever. Somebody from Spain could have told them something too. Could have been another reader in another location that exposed to this person's location or will, where this person's hiding these particular items. Somebody of Spanish descent or somebody that speaks Spanish may tell these people or told these people on a Monday, Tuesday, or Wednesday what they needed to find and where they needed to go. They also know about this person disposing of some kind of weapon in a body of water or in a wall, in a home, in an old home. Yeah, they already learned. They already discovered and see that whatever they thought they was covering up actually backfired. Like, matter of fact, people are telling these people where this stuff is. Somebody's snitching on this masculine. These individuals where their stuff is. Spirit and some of these people that passed on could be helping these detectives find clues, leaving clues for them. Could be using people to tell them. You feel what I'm saying? It's like the dead is talking through people, or they getting people to speak. What if they body hopping? If they not body hopping, like they, you know how we can get up here and read. They might can get people to change their perspective. Maybe people are changing their perspective and they want to help. So people who know some of these people's deepest secrets is telling, and they being used by spirit. Spirit made these people that passed on know, or people just wanting to get this karma off their back. But being as though the divine shaking up the foundation and we going through this powerful shift. Oh, they are this powerful shift. People are awakening and wanting justice for the injustice that was done to them in order to even get them to do some of the things they've done because they felt like they didn't have a choice. But now as this truth and clarity is coming out, people want their freedom. People want their divine justice. They don't want to wear this karma as they see as they see what these people are going through. They don't want that smoke. They are picking up the signs. They are seeing that they have the opportunity to release themselves or free themselves from this judgment or for this imprisonment that these people have put them in. You know, some of it was against their will and some of it was because they had to adapt to the situation in order to keep them and their families safe. So Spirit and some of these angels are telling these people that or putting on their spirit that it's okay to speak your truth, and maybe people are feeling comfortable and protected enough to speak it. But whoever this is that Chadwick Boseman has me speaking on is that this person thought they was safe or they had hid whatever they needed to hide, and they were sitting there laughing in these police and detectives' faces because they didn't think they would ever find anything on them. And somebody said they may have found something on these people. They just ain't said nothing. And some people have been talking. You know what I mean? Some people have been telling these people, some of these people have been telling the things that these people have done to them. They've been telling the things that these people had to do in order to make stay afloat. The things that these people are telling these people, they wouldn't even want to tell their family members. Like, or Spirit wants me to let them know it's safe for y'all to talk because y'all will be protected. But you have to free yourselves so that you can cure your judgment. You know what I mean? You have to tell y'all truth. And it's also going to bring y'all healing. Spirit says pay attention to, I'm saying, or Spirit says pay attention to the sign. You're going to know when it's your time to speak, because it's going to fall in your lap naturally, or it's going to fall in your heart naturally, and you're not going to feel forced. The opportunity will present itself. Even if you say, give permission to the divine and say, I'm ready to speak my truth, and leave it at that, and things will fall into alignment for you to do so. But anyway, they found something on this person, and it's got something to do with all the trophies. So it's videotapes. They got videotapes. They got text messages. They tried to delete the text messages, but they was able to go back and retrieve them. Somebody had a tracker. Somebody had a tracker on it. They was able to trace something. They was able to go back and trace something like from the beginning, like adolescent days. You know what I mean? Just when somebody just started in the game, or somebody was just coming up when it comes to the money. Like they was just getting money. Somebody got evidence from them. They ain't saying nothing. They got a lot of evidence on these people. They don't even know this because they're not out here broadcasting. Whenever these people get hit, it's gonna be like, somebody could damn near have a heart attack, because once they hit them with this truth, it's gonna be like, how did you get that? It's like they became raiders. It's like once they pull out whatever they pull out the bag, they're gonna be like, how the F did you find that? And I feel like it was divine, and it was divine intervention. The divine saved stuff, put up stuff, or had people hide stuff, put up stuff, and was able to keep it safe. People got evidence of something on these people that they thought that these people forgot, or they forgot about. They was doing so much that they wasn't able to keep up with a lot of the stuff that they had already done. And some people, I don't know if it's a lot, was smart enough to hold on to some of this for collateral, or just in case they were implicated in something. Would have been smart. Maybe that's wishful thinking, but I feel like whatever these people gonna get hit with, it's enough to put these people under the jail. See, they was getting rid of evidence, but somehow Spirit was able to use people to hide some of this stuff. Like, some people was smart. Some people was actually like whispered to in their head, don't throw that away. Don't get rid of that. Don't erase that. Put that up. Say that. Put it somewhere safe. Give it to somebody. Like, they was told to give it to people, and people held on to this information and forgot about it. I don't know. Like, say like somebody was being blackmailed and they bought a tape. Say like somebody was blackmailed and they said, give it to me. But what if somebody held on to it to make sure nobody else was to get it? Or they thought they destroyed it, but the FBI, CIA is able to pull it back up. I don't know if they can do that, but they may be able to retrieve some of this old information. And like I said, this is like, for some, this is when people was just starting to get money. People was just starting to get opportunities. Like, they got evidence going back to primary days. Whatever it is, it's enough. It's enough. Hold on. Why did that happen? Okay. There's some there, like I said, I'm gonna say this again. There's some video footage that these people aren't seeing. Like their victims are on the victims. Like say like if these people would have hurt people, they got video recordings of them hurting them and torturing them, sodomizing them. That word came by itself. They got videos of torturing their victims. If they also might have them like seeing them talk about something. Everybody seen them talk about something? No, they got video of them torturing these people. Yo, I'm getting somebody was slept with while they were deceased. They might even got footage of somebody sleeping with somebody while they were deceased. It was, I don't know, it's some weird fetish. See, there could have been a corrupt CIA or FBI agent that they didn't tell a lot of this stuff. They might know who was the corrupt cops. They might know who the corrupt. No, it's the CEO of like the FBI or some government institution that they was not able to tell this to because they was working with these people as well. They could have been involved in keeping victims trophies, and they might got this person on video as well out here doing some kind of weird stuff behind the scenes when it comes to these victims. These people are now stressing and worried because either what I'm saying or what they already know or what's not being said. They got evidence of these people on a video footage. And one of them is a CEO, president of some kind of government institution. We could also be talking about Epstein. I feel like Mr. The they may have told us a different diagnosis than what Mr. Boseman passed away from. That's just my opinion, but it could be spirit. But I feel like there's something else. Yeah, he didn't pass away on. He didn't pass away from what they said he passed away from. If he received pneumonia, it was something else he passed away from. He didn't die for that. Somebody did something to him. And he's saying whoever this person that caused him his life has a trophy of something of his somewhere. Like, I just heard Black Panther. So if they got the figurine of the Black Panther or I see a photo of him on a wall smiling like from the side or from the front face. He also could be of him in his skinnier days when he lost all that weight. Somebody could have an image of him somewhere like that. I just seen that today, so I don't know. But he could say that's the image that the person may have in it as a trophy of him in his unhealthy days. Somebody enjoyed watching him deteriorate or knowing that he was sick or that they was the reason why they got sick. So this person could have hooked up with somebody that was from not from America, could have some kind of Hispanic descent that may has caused him his ailment or his sickness. But anyway, what's this Roma, Candia, Roy, San Miguel, Santa Maria? What's this? Okay, something about a family, somebody of bloodline, somebody, some kind of generational wealth, legacy. Whoever these people are, this family, this bloodline, this lineage, this inheritance, this wealth, they are now overwhelmed because whatever money they were receiving from this person, they no longer being paid. So this man may have hooked up with somebody in Cuba, some kind of, you know what I mean, like some kind of prostitution, Colombia. That's just me on the side. Like somebody in Colombia he hooked up with that may have caused him his sickness. This person could have been a musician that was in Colombia, Spain, somewhere. Or this person was abducted walking home by a neighbor, a boyfriend, a best friend, or something. This satanic hoax spiked his drink and then took him somewhere. But anyway, okay, when it comes to this family and this wealth, this legacy, this inheritance, they are now overwhelmed because some kind of family, something about Spain or Hispanic or some kind of legacy here. Okay, we're gonna talk about we're gonna talk about some kind of spell work too. We're gonna talk about spell work at the same time. This person could be a practitioner that this person was working with. So whatever this practitioner could have put in his drink could have made him sick. Could have been something like some infected blood or something they put in his man drink made him sick. Whoever this person that was planning on robbing his bank, that's in a satanic cult, has something to do. So I don't know if his wife or his girlfriend was like of Hispanic or Latino descent. They may were paid to come into this man's life. And maybe they were paid and they the reason why he got sick. And maybe these are some people that were ushered in through these satanic occults through like some kind of sex trafficking, prostitution ring. But he didn't know that they sent them in to infect him, to cause him. Why did he get sick so fast though? But what was it? I don't know. Yep, somebody did do this to him. Somebody, what? Yeah, it was a feminine energy. Wait. This person, they just saying this person is just that evil. Like if you doing good, this person is the type of person that'll come and sabotage you. They'll send somebody in to destroy your life and your career. A Jezebel, succubus energy, spirit, man or woman. But I'm guessing a woman did this to him. It was his success. But they spiked his drink. So what if he didn't pass from it was a series of unfortunate events that caused his demise. It was a process. It was time. It was people, even down to the nurse. Even why? They didn't want him to be seen as a leader, as a guider. But then also is another thing is saying somebody has lost their power. They said this person was used. I'm gonna just say that I don't know. I'm gonna read it how this person could have been using magic on him to have a heart attack, or he did and it didn't work. One way, because he could have tried to use magic for him to have a heart attack. That didn't work. But this masculine also was losing power because they weren't able to cause a heart attack. Somebody's losing confidence. So somebody's out here being a tyrant because somebody's now heartbroken or they wasn't. This person has been able to get away with this. They have been able to get away with doing this type of things because they've been in a partnership with this satanic occult. That's who they are in a partnership with. That's who they are on this journey with. So it's something about. So, okay, they take you out. Somebody else, they needed somebody else to fill a position. But why not just give it to somebody else? It was to take this person out for somebody else to fill their spot. Somebody that may have joined this satanic occult. Maybe this person didn't want to walk away. So maybe this person didn't want to walk away from the contract. They couldn't talk them out of it. Or somehow they made a contract of series. So in order to get this person out of this position, they would have to pay a certain amount. So instead of doing all that, instead of looking suspicious, they created this whole plot, this whole plan by putting this person in some kind of karmic relationship with some kind of succubus energy that was a part of some kind of sex trafficking ring that maybe is able to lure men as his valor into this group or these relationships, destroy their health, lose the position, and put somebody else in it. So, in order for them to get control over the contract or the business or the empire or what's being said or how it's being said, they took him out. Not only would he not get paid, but it would sell movies. It would sell the movie. Somewhere in there, but not exactly 100% right, but somewhere in there that's right with a whole bunch of hits and a whole bunch of misses. So this was somebody to gain control and power over something. So he was a sacrifice for the movie. He was a sacrifice for the movie. They sacrificed him for the movie to be successful. They sacrificed him for the movie to be successful and for the crowd to be empathetic when it comes to purchasing the ticket. It was to hype the movie up. Now, everybody might not know about that, but somewhere in there, with a bunch of hits and misses and a lot in between, somewhere he was to increase the sales of the movies by his spot being taken. But I don't think he wanted to give up that spot. So there was a woman that put this in action to put another woman in that position in order to gain some kind of control. Bruh. That's why he didn't come back. He's 3 wands on the bottom of the deck. That's why he didn't come back. Or something was delayed. Something could have been delayed, and that's why he ain't come back. Somebody set him up to be replaced. In order for him to be replaced, his health had to be bad. So he wasn't willing to walk away from the contract. So they injected this person. You can get it. People can inject you with cancer. Like somebody can inject you with some kind of cancer and it can grow. So so there was a doctor paid off. Was there a doctor paid off? Can the King of Swords be a doctor? Well, King of Swords injected it to him. A doctor injected this into him. That's how they was able to switch this person out. Whoever this doctor is a part of a satanic cult. Mm. So whoever is a doctor to these stars, and you know these doctors are part of a cult, to my good FBI agents, if you find out who is a well-known doctor to some of these celebrities, bro, y'all might want to shake the room. Because this doctor has been known to take people out for life insurance policies, high-paying roles, if they trying to get a female out of a contract, she all of a sudden gets sick. So they be like, such and such, we need you to go get a physical from such and such to such and such, gonna get some blood or whatever. But that man must have got sick kind of fast. Damn. Whoever these people are, boy, they got some judgment on them. Jeez. Alright, so here is Monday. So now we got Monday and Tuesday on the board. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So on a Monday, he was celebrating. He was with his family and everybody was having a good time. When it came to him having his job and his position, he was taking care of his family. His family was happy. And then one day they was just like shutting doors and opportunities on this man. Like he was getting rejected for what? Roles? Like one day his world was up and next day he's like, Monday my world was good and Wednesday everything just turned to SHIT. And it started with their wife. Whoever this woman that they sent in, I don't know. Whoever this woman, it's like they hit a kill switch on this woman, like a switch or something. This person just flipped the script on him one day. It just became really heartless and cold. Was ready, I don't know, maybe ready to break up, didn't want to come back, things was getting delayed. Like, these people will fake love until they get the cue to leave. What? Nah, ain't no way. She was told by this masculine it's time to go, and that's what somebody did. The next thing you know, everything went with them. Contracts, money, opportunities, collaborations. People didn't want to work with them. People wasn't trying to give them no job, wasn't trying to give them no work. And then they went into isolation. They put them in isolation. They shadow banned them. They was out here talking all kinds of stuff about this person, telling lies on them. Just because they wanted this person out of this position. Because there was a black leading male. Because the movie put a positive light on black men, or they just wanted another person in their position. But when it was time to come back and they made everybody get health checks, his failed. And that's how he was able to get out of the contract. Something in that area. Yeah. That's not exactly what happened, but that's something in that area. Like how they was able to switch the roles. So not only did he not get paid, they started to destroy his reputation in order to make it look like he shouldn't be in that position for that role. Something like that. It's a musician, it's a painter or a chef. He said the musician, the artist, the painter, and the chef all might have had something to do with it. These people was planning to steal something from them. That they didn't take out of this person's bank account, or they took this money. This was what he could be saying metaphorically. This was a bank robbery, or this was a highway getaway, or a highway robbery. This is something that could have happened fast, and that these people was able to get away. This is how they was able to steal this person's wealth and tarnish their legacy or defame it, something like that. If not defame it, this is. Let's just see. What's planning the bank robbery here for? What he's saying is about holding back some money. Holding back some money, not wanting to pay somebody, not wanting to give somebody some money because why? This person did not want to walk away. And he didn't want to leave the contract. Also could be talking about the situation that's going on today, but when it comes to him not wanting to walk away from the contract and them trying to get him to go in another direction, this is what they planned in order to steal this person's position and money. And this is how they do it to a lot of people. They was celebrating his passing. This devil. That's where the trophy come in. that'll sit there stalking. That he sit there and stalk his victims, and then he takes action. He'll stalk you and study. He'll hack your devices and everything, see how you operate and see you move, and they come in and offer you a hangout, have friends, offer you to hang out. Next thing you know, this person has spiked your drink. Could have offered this person, took this person, had them come on a trip to them somewhere in Cuba. You know what I mean? Listen to some music. And then had this person abducted when they came to walk into their hotel room or something. I don't know. Whatever they did, whatever this did, they abducted this person walking home. And then abducted you walking, and then what? And then what happened? So they wasn't able to cause this to you. You stopped somebody. This is also a plan of this person. There's something about a plan that they also was planning in the present time about abducting somebody. He also telling me about this plan they thought that was going to work. This musician, this painter, or whatever. This plan they thought it backfired. This plan of thinking somebody was going to stop something, or they stopped something, they was celebrating. He's saying whatever. Like I said, there's going to be a lot of hits and misses. But what I'm coming to tell you is, this is the planning and how these people operate. This is how a lot of people in Hollywood may have passed. And a lot of people don't know that a lot of these people pass because these people, it doesn't say nothing about insurance policy, but they are in a satanic group and they collect trophies of these murders. Like, Hollywood, you in danger, girl. Y'all been in danger. Jeez. Y'all could be taken out at any given moment. Sacrificed at any given moment by these people that's in this satanic occult. And, you know, on top of him speaking on my behalf of my story, you know, and it's resonating with what's going on with them and what happened to a lot of these people, is that they was trying to do this over here to me and others, and this is somebody speaking and saying what they did to them. Like, this is a lot of people that these people have sacrificed in this satanic cult group. These people be hacking these people bank accounts. They will even somehow rename them and put them in the group. Like, the group will become having control. This is the biggest scheme of the century. Like, these are a lot of people who's on the other side who wants that story told of how they died and why they died. It's like any given moment they'll take somebody out for their money. Put the family back in poverty. If the family coming up, they'll put the family back in poverty and take out the breadwinner and leave the woman, and then consider the woman to be another statistic and leave the woman heartbroken for somebody else to keep them and to put them back in poverty. This is your own people doing this to y'all. This is why black people have been, in my opinion, have been stuck for so long. When Kanye asked that question, why have we been in bondage for over 400 years? We must didn't want to get out or something like that. No, this is why. They did it to him. They did it to him when he was asking. He was a living primary example of it. So now he got to play Orlando Brown in order to keep his neck above water. I hope that's what he doing. Because remember, he did say, didn't he say it? Y'all remember when he was on that stage and he was admitting something, what, how many years ago was that? And he was like, such and such, don't take me out and all that and all that. He said it a long time ago. He probably know what I'm talking about. He probably knows why we've been this way. He's like, why? Ask yourselves, why have y'all been this way this long? Our job was to go find the answer. But instead, they had us call him crazy. You heard? They painted him to be crazy because he was trying to let y'all know what was up without telling y'all what was really going on. And if y'all know my situation, that I'm trying to tell y'all what's up and you see what's really going on. But yeah, we out of here, y'all. So, I'm done with Chadwick. I hope that helps him a little bit. He wanted to know that he was sacrificed by the same person. Everybody wants y'all to know who was the ringleader behind all this. That's what they want y'all to know. And with that being said, I'm out. Bye.